We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Miami Dolphins. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Ready.
Two and a throw right away. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I missed him, it would have been a long night.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's...
And it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the Raiders are going to have it here just past the 25. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. The drive starts with a run by Willie. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months. Not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. First down, here's White.
Second time.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer. This defense for the Dolphins very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Second and 9. Minshew sets to throw. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. You talk about this Miami defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
And they'll come up second and 7. They stay on the ground with White. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 25. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll go play action here with Minshew. And this one dropped in the end zone. Touchdown, but not to be, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Here's Minshew. touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I talk with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And wriggled down quickly just past the 40 at the 41. First catch there for Hill, and he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, get set. Watch it, Oscar. Solo left, Zion. Solo left. Out.
Looking to pass. Tua. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one goes for 30 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
On first down, Tagovailoa. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards, the final tally. They'll run. Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 25th touchdown, tying him and Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Robinson. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing on first down is Minshew. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Second and 10. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Over the middle, complete. That's Bowers. And he'll be taken down right there at the 38.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Raiders.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Minshew, first and 10.
Holy
Into a
shit
double
balls,
team,
man.
and it's intercepted.
You failed
Picked
that,
up by
dog.
Jordan Poyer.
Minshew's Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Oh, well.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 70 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Bowers. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No gain on the play.
They're just not targeting that guy, man.
And it likely forces a punt situation on 4.
Out of here.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. This is White.
Bro, like...
He's going to be stopped behind the line. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Tua sets up to pass it. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline. Look at that catch. Dragging the toes. And that's going to be a first down. Well done. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
They go with the empty set there. 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want to have a running back in to block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion calls defensively, and it turns into a big play.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other. In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Under pressure, they got him again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
On third down, a run from White. Down the left sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Third and long, they keep it on the ground, and it pays big dividends.
Sometimes it's a surprise to the defense. Third and long, you expect to pass. You catch them off guard. In this case, you're exactly right. It paid huge dividends, off and running.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. Opting to run again here with White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Off play action, it's Minshew. He finds his man, complete. It's Bowers. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Raiders try to move quickly, trying to get everybody back to the line. Throwing on second down now, Minshew. That's complete to White. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards the pickup, first down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player. Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Minshew. And that's complete to Adams.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So roughing the passer, and this is a unit, Charles. They hold their breath every time they see their quarterback go down and get hit like that.
Yeah, they understand how important these last couple of months are for this team. They can ill afford to have anything happen to him if they want to accomplish their goals.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. It'll be Minshew again.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This is a half for not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now they empty the backfield and motion the man left. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The kick by Carlson is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
This fielded right at the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
44.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Tua. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Tua.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins.
Fielded at the 33.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well.
Yo, Devontae just dropped.
This one's picking up pace and scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47.
This nigga funny as shit.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
On 2nd down, Minshew.
Come on, bro. I can't even
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Damn.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk...
And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Here's A.J. Cole now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defense is right.
Yo, ain't no fucking way, dog.
It's complete. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Achane. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Boy, the run on 1st down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Max Crosby in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. Sanders' kick is good, and that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Here's Minshew.
God damn, you bumping fucking 15 yards down the field, bro.
Closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute.
Fortunate, man.
That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Minshew sets to throw. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again. Looking offside, and he's got a man. That's Bowers.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll look to throw again.
He'll get that out to the flat to right.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Buying time to his left.
Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble.
And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a good turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua.
Oh! 6-0, take that shit, brother!
When defenses
Whoa,
get to the quarterback
man.
quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep.
And just shutting him off there. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And they'll get it up just short of 45 at the 44. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
It's caught at the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And it goes an impressive 31-yard gain. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Bud Dupree from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Looking to pass. Tua.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Put you in a hard flat and you still give up the bubble. My God. Oh my God. 2 flats, I still give up the bubble, man. Come on, bro.
The Dolphins add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14.
Damn, that's disgusting.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away
I
is
literally
Sanders.
put my outside corner in the flat. Already had a flat over there. You still got that.
This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Thank you. And I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
He's got White here, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Throw left side complete. That's Bowers. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. And now an audible here into something else. They'll go play action here with Minshew. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And it works free. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Here's Robinson. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach, trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. He finds his man, complete. It's Bowers. And nothing to speak of there after the catch as they get him right to the ground at the 37.
First down, Raiders.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. Now Minshew has it knocked out, fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Number 1 high.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 30. And off the way in for the Miami touchdown. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins are going to be moving to 10-0 as they add on to this big lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew.
You can't throw a fucking hitch, bro.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5.
Well, someone is certainly having a big game, and while that sack doesn't quite have the splash of his pick six from earlier, you know he's thrilled to be making big plays during a great individual effort today.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked at the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Dolphins, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
Up in the run game, so we had to bomb his ass. What that shit at? Oh well. We had one fucking job here, bro. One job. for 300 yards in the 2 years. 4 TFLs, 2 receptions. I didn't know I opened it without this bullshit. No, he ain't got it. I got 1 on defense, 2 on offense, and a kicker. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, let's say 8. 8 skill position players. How many abilities he got on this Patriots team? Yeah, 13. 13. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 13, I got 15.